robbing. Shout it, he'll pop on anybody. Shout it, don't care about robbing your ass on camera. Nigga better ask about me. Nigga, I take your chain, bitch. Nigga, I take your main, bitch. Give me that bitch, she on.
But we do kind of need to get into this tonight, okay? Whitney Cummings has lost her manners, okay? Okay, but, she's been out here actually helping. Allegedly, she saved horses, during the fires. Okay, she's been, sitting on her phone the whole time while these fires are going on, posting and posting, letting us know she's out there helping the cause. But she's gone bananas. She actually went on manhunt. She recruited a couple fellers, okay, a couple armed men, to go out and hunt down people that were, starting fires. They were on the hunt.
Hi, everyone.
So today, Whitney Cummings needs a way to decompress and kind of let out some of her thoughts, during this whole experience with the LA fires. This is the Good For You podcast with Whitney Cummings.
To you from Los Angeles, which is on fire. But also just want to remind you, I'm still going to be traveling all over America for my big baby tour. Starting back up in February, I will also be looking for a new place to live, a new city to move.
Oh, so she's completely decomposed this whole set. Everyth's gone.
To, and quite possibly.
Whitney's done. Whitney's going to she's going down to fucking Austin, Texas. Fucking Joe Rogan. No, Whitney Cummings, she's been all over the internet, been all over Twitter. Allegedly, she's been, really, losing her mind. Okay. Completely, turned to the right. Okay. She's actually part of the extreme alt-right, spread the word. And she's got the skin for it.
Lodging and shopping.
But she's moving. Okay. She's had enough of LA. She wants to go somewhere where she feels welcome. Okay. Where she doesn't have to deal with people calling her mannequin face. What the fuck is that? Look at this fucking face. This isn't even a real goddamn person.
I am surrounded by flames.
And you can tell right now, this is, sometimes you shouldn't record if, we're not having a good day.
Los Angeles area. I'm still here.
I feel for Whitney Cummings. She could probably be my wife one day. One day. And, she looks very, very upset. Now, I don't know if this is the whole show, if she's like that. Oh, yeah. It's in this room with this echo.
Why it's unclear. The whole situation is retardant. People will be talking about losing their homes, losing everything they've worked.
Okay, this is exciting. So Whitney's getting built
so
up.
hard for, crying, and then you'll hear someone say retardant 6 times in a row, and this is obviously a trauma response and a very immature coping mechanism, but I will be sobbing because a friend of mine lost their home. They can't find their dog.
Now, Whitney's a new mother. I think it's time we go down to the goddamn fucking house, wherever you're going, wherever the kid is, and go be a mom.
Trying to find their horses. And someone's like, well, the good news is they just dropped a bunch of flame retardant. We got to change the word, you guys, because I am just. Okay,
so Whitney's completely dry. She's dry with humor. Okay, she's coming in hot with a bit. Okay?
Too childish.
A retarded bit, okay? A flame retardant bit. We're, what? A minute 17 in, she's hollow almost. I could see right through her. Okay.
Let's just be honest.
She's very close to breaking, that breaking point.
I'm going to be all over the place in this episode talking about what I think's happening with the fires, what I've seen so far. This is going to be very disorganized thoughts here, but I did have to evacuate. When you evacuate your home...
Whitney, what are you doing with your fucking
disorganized
porch?
Thoughts here, but I did...
Look at that mess. I hope this is today's mess. Look at the dog. Look at you. I'm just making sure Whitney ain't got no damn electric fit. Now, Whitney's a doggy person. She's an animal person. She allegedly goes out and saves them, rescues them. She's all about the animals. Okay. And I'm just checking, seeing if this dog has a shock collar or not. Spread the word.
Did have to evacuate. When you evacuate your home in a jiffy, you really find out who you are. I'm not proud of the way I behaved when I evacuated. I grabbed my passport, my son's birth certificate, of course, so that I, remember his birthday. I grabbed all of his.
Now, I don't know if Whitney opened her chamber downstairs, further down Whitney's closet, just like Ethan. They got little tunnels, little ladders you can slide down.
Favorite Chinese.
They go to places you shouldn't even be. You ever heard of SCP? Oh my God! Fucking God damn it!
SCP Containment Unit.
One of Steam's horror games. Okay, it was very popular. I am under the belief that Whitney's part of what we would call the reptiles.
Trash.
The elite reptilian person. Okay, just wearing skin for now. Later, take it off. A lot like the movie Under the Skin with yours truly, Scarlett Johansson, I think. Okay.
A couple irreplaceable gifts.
But I hope before she moves out of here, she buries that little chamber she has below where she takes people.
Obviously, the Rodney Dangerfield, jokes that I have written.
Her victims.
By Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh my God, look at her lips. Hold on.
Obviously the Rodney Dangerfield, jokes that I have written by Rodney Dangerfield on one of his Tonight Show sets. I grabbed that because putting them on eBay is my backup plan.
Wow, so she stole them, okay? Whitney Cummings stole jokes.
And then after...
Imagine that. That's the worst thing ever. You could steal a joke on stage, you steal it on paper, it's life in prison or the bullet.
That, it just got embarrassing. I threw 3 root sprays into my bag. You don't know what a root spray is. It's once you have a kid, your hairline starts migrating fast.
Okay, so is this true? Whitney Cummings, for a long time before the baby has had what we would call Caesar, the Caesar haircut. Except not. Her hairline be going fucking back like Gallagher. But that could be a thing. I've never pulled my hair back. Maybe it looks like this. Her shit just be looking really lined up and far fucking back.
So,
that shit be sliding off her head. She was pregnancy is making Whitney Cummings' hairline go back.
When you have a kid,
take a scoot.
They eat your brain and then your bone marrow and your thyroid, but they also just eat your hairline, which is weird because going bald is a different thing.
And you got to remember, there's a lot of things out here that sound true. They're all lies.
You go bald also, but your hairline starts moving back. And I did have a pretty rough go.
But Whitney's very susceptible to be schemed and scammed on, lied to. We don't know. Who is the damn dad? Who's the baby daddy? Okay? Whitney Cummings had this kid. We've never had the big reveal. Father. Who is it? Okay, is it Matt Rife? Is it not? Is it Moses? Trisha Paytas is Moses?
But I feel guilty. It's just I don't want to spend time.
Went over there. Poured water on her and had his way.
Go with postpartum depression, and when you look it up.
But she's very spazzy. She always talks a lot, okay, about her mental health and using every single bizarre LA route to help her feel all right.
The internet is.
And sometimes it's a very simple thing we don't want to deal with called, doing some work for ourselves. But I hope Whitney.
We don't know the cause.
I hope that she can get the fuck out of here. This set is bullshit.
Postpartum depression. It's
I'm excited for the lead.
I'm not a doctor, but I feel like I can take a guess. Okay. You start going bald, your hairline recedes, your gums start bleeding.
Chelsea LaRoute says she isn't a junkie. She's and she blaming her declining health on pregnancy. LOL.
Your
okay.
bones hurt for no reason. You can't have sex for 3 months after.
Now, we've heard the same thing about Trisha Paytas, and a lot of people, sometimes they look for what we would call the worst case scenario, and they're like, that's me. I'm having that problem. Ethan with lupus? Yeah, right.
Having the kid tear through you, and then none of your cool friends.
Okay, there's a lot of reactions the body has sometimes, and jumping to conclusions is not a good look.
Friends will talk to you. Okay. You start going bald, your hairline recedes, your gums start bleeding, your bones hurt for no reason. You can't have sex for 3 months after having the kid tear through you, and then none of your cool friends will talk to you. Could that be? Am I a doctor? I think I got it.
But we have heard Trisha Paytas talk about whenever she was pregnant that Malibu was doing some type of workout inside the stomach, And Trisha told us that all her internal organs were pushed into her chest and into her jonks. Okay, that's not a fucking good look. And, you know, that's bizarre. I don't know if that's a true thing, but that seems like Whitney Cummings is having that. Somebody told her during the fire, it's because of the pregnancy. Everything's all fucked up. And she's stuck with it. She looks crazy.
Like, I don't think we need more studies on this, but there must be a biological basis for it. Like, I guess the idea is to make you look like Gollum so that you don't lose focus of taking care of the baby because no men are attracted to you. I don't know. Being a new mom and being bald does make
Yeah, I mean, it's not just that.
Makes sense.
There's a lot more to... Looks aren't everything, folks. Looks are not everything.
So that you look like the baby?
You know, it's a lot about the character. And I think Whitney Cummings, at this point in her career, has too much teeth. Okay? We take one out, maybe she'll chill. Okay? And also, I think that... For some reason, I think that she's afraid. I think Whitney inside probably is legendary.
I know.
She's probably amazing. But she's always worried about her look, how it's going to look. You don't always have to be the number one.
No.
It's okay to die and, like, still be relevant. Mark Maron, where's he at? Okay, Mark Maron used to be the coolest shit ever. You know, one of my favorite, TV shows was an IFC classic, Mark Maron, the show Maron. It's a great show. And he was super, super popular. He had Obama on there. It was a big podcast. Now, nobody even remembers him. But he's rich. That's all that matters. You don't have to be popular. And this face is insane. Oh, my God. It's like a fucking, oh, my...
I don't know. It did make sure that my only focus was keeping my baby alive because, like, I couldn't leave the house. I was like too embarrassed. Anyway, so the root spray. It's a weird time to be using brown root like spray paint for your head because it doesn't stay put. And if you scratch your head and then touch your face, I look like a mechanic in a Broadway play. And then like you touch your face, it's just like you look like a full-on coal miner. And right now we're in the LA fires. Someone sees me and they're like, are you okay? Did you go into a fire? I'm like,
there's got to be people in here. They're like, Whitney, pack it up. It sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. There's an echo in the room. Whitney's frantic. There's not a goddamn person that's out there running through the fire being like, hey, Whitney, you got shit on your fucking face.
Had the fire to get you?
Didn't happen. Not a good, Whitney's over here creating bizarre, frantic, neurotic delusions.
I'm going bald and I'm fighting it tooth and nail and I'm carrying around a can of aerosol scalp spray in a literally flammable aerosol. It is incomprehensible level of insanity.
So right now we see this is the first real subject of the show. Whitney hopped into her hairline subject. Now, pretty beautiful stuff. You know, when you see somebody hop into something so strongly right away, you can tell it's like number one thing in their fucking mind.
Vanity.
And she's on it right now. She's on a rant. Okay, she's losing her hair.
So in Los Angeles right now.
But it's okay. I mean, you can just not have it. Don't have to have that hair, Whitney.
What I will say is that.
But she's not losing it. It's just the fact that, like, when your skin's so damn white, the color white really illuminates too much. Shows too much. Her shit is so damn bright in here. It's creating this illusion. She's got, like, spaghetti.
Fucking
spaghetti. Okay, I don't know if you guys remember Spaghetti from, the classic Tim and Eric sketch on, the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Whitney Cummings is like days, weeks, months. Okay, a couple of sad nights away from looking like spaghetti. I don't know how the fuck you spell spaghetti. There he is right here. Whitney, you're there. Okay, we can always accept it. I mean, this would be great. Next forest fire, Whitney's running around, saving horses, losing hair.
It's a magic wand.
Okay. Let's go back to this thing real quick and get out of here.
The days of being rich are just over. I'm not sure what's going on right now. The fires.
Shady says she wore her hair too tight. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just like Angelina Jolie. A lot of people confused her for Tomb Raider. Okay. And her hair was always damn slick back. And I think that's where a lot of these LA people think it's a good idea to pull their shit so far back that their eyes and all the wrinkles are lifted. Not only is Whitney getting goo and goop in her fucking face to keep it still, still from age showing, her forehead completely smooth, like, some type of, like an apple.
Beachfront property.
And I think she also pulls her hair really tight, too. That's a good, I'm glad you're here, Shady. Sometimes I need my jewels.
That was always going to go, right? Malibu, all this stuff. That's why beachfront liberal people are the ones.
Exactly. Shady says she needs real friends to tell her to shut the fuck up. I think that's the thing. I think Whitney has nobody in her life, really in her life, that she feels like she can trust. She's always fearful.
That care about.
I think when you're really, really popular, when you become bigger than most, some people go through something called, I can't let it go. I can't. And,
climate change the most because it affects their homes. You notice that? It's like the richest people.
But Whitney needs somebody in her life. Somebody she can trust. She doesn't have to worry about stealing. She's got a lot of drama with her sister. I don't know if her sister is, calls her sometimes and says, it's time to go to bed.
People that
we've had enough Adderall today.
Have beach houses. Like, you guys, the sea level's rising. You're like, no one else cares.
Chelsea LaRue says, I hope Jeffree Star exposes Trisha and Eugenia Cooney. Did you see Jeffree's antics? Supposedly he's going to expose all his friends Saturday since TikTok is banned. Oh my God, get your guns ready. Jeffree Star, one of my most violent best friends,
literally
is going to be exposing. I hope that's true. That would be beautiful. Before TikTok's banned, Jeffree comes in swinging his sword of truth.
No one cares.
And exposing everybody. What are we going to hear? Who's gay? That's trying to lie. I hate a liar.
Most people go to the beach once every 5 years, if they're lucky. But
allegedly, Jeffree Star, he's got dirt on a lot of people in Hollywood. He's had sex with all of them. A lot of football players. Favorite thing. Straight man. Married. Ring on the finger. Gets him off.
The Earth is warming up. Most people I take the bus. I would love for it to be warmer when I'm waiting for the bus. So.
I got to look this up. We're going to go back to this. I'm just going to pull up this I'm going to pull this damn shit up real quick. I'm going to go to TikTok. What am I doing? We're going to look up Jeffree Star. I just want to kind of just have him pulled up.
Elon Musk Starship Flight 7 exact moment of explosion.
I don't know if you guys know about this or not. Fuck!
Elon Musk.
Elon. I don't know if you guys know about this. One of Elon Musk's ships crashed. Elon thought it was cool. A lot of people are probably like Alien. Everybody's on alien mode right now since these, a lot of this fear with the drone. Janess says Jeffree Star is going rogue. Shady says Rich Lux, explain it. Where are you at? He's probably got a video out. Something's going to happen. Let's go right here. Go! Oh my God, it blew. Oh my God! What is that? That is not fucking cool. We have been. Okay, it's been hit. Elon's fucking one of his ships, one of his rockets coming home with that moon gold. Got iced.
What the fuck?
look at this. This is, what am I, guys, folks, we've all seen it. Now, we're going to do what we call Nate's Zoom. That's very shitty because I don't have anything to like clear this shitty, I need the real video for this. What? Watch this right here. We're going to zoom all the way in on the one thing left going. Watch under this. Under this right here is some type of blinking light looking like it's orbiting it.
What was that?
See it? You see that? What the fuck was that? Coming out of it and went back in. One more time, then we're going to go to Jeffrey.
What was
God
that?
damn it! Let's go back!
What? What was that?
Okay, whatever. This is really not important. Just going to type Jeffree Star in. Jeffrey. See if we can get some live videos from some of this drama. Let's go back to Whitney just for a second. I just want to give her a shot, give her a chance.
The whole climate change, whatever. We'll get into that later. But like, I do believe the days of being rich, being like fun and glamorous are over. You can't go to Diddy parties. You can't be a pedophile anymore. It did start with the billionaire who went down with the video game controlled easy bake oven to go see the trash in the ocean, the Titanic, and he imploded. Like it just.
I don't know what Whitney's talking about. I think she's trying to reference her mental state. You know, everything is imploded.
Like an anal sphincter in Diddy's cell. It just, and we laughed when the billionaire that was in the little Titanic, you know, Sea-Doo.
All right, Whitney, you put me to sleep. How many views we got? 49K. 2,000. That's not. Look at this fucking like ratio. I would love to see. I don't have a Chrome extension. Don't care to get one. Speaking of that, where the hell is Dylan McChatterton?
Guilty. It's just I don't want to spend time.
Where's my boy Dylan? No, he hasn't been here in a while. I miss him. I miss JT.
The underwater.
But we're gonna get away from that. This is crap.